Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Here on this channel we talk about everything to do with the African diaspora, politics, music, life, love and everything in between. So I just wanted to pop in. It's kind of late, so I'm not going to stay too long, but I wanted to talk about the way that jealousy is really damaging the black community. And some people think that our jealousy is pretty harmless. Someone's just jealous of their friend because they bought a new car, they got a new job, they bought a house or they got married. But to be honest, no. Jealousy is one of the worst things that you could pass on from generation to generation. And it's rooted in the idea that there just isn't enough to go around. So it's the scarcity mindset, right? Scarcity. So when you think about, where black people are coming from and the history of African people, there's obviously been a lot of abuse, there's been a lot of divide and rule. And divide and rule basically is, that you give or you grant a certain group of people special privileges and you deny another set of people and they'll fight among themselves. And that's the way you maintain control. And I just think that people talk about things like generational curses. The biggest generational curse I think that black people and African people need to get rid of is the idea that there isn't enough and jealousy. Bad mind, we call it. So in the Caribbean, we call it the crab in a barrel mentality. So it's where, you don't want to see your brother rise up, so you'll do anything to tear them down. It's like, I'm in a muck. Or, people that feel they're down and out want everybody else to be down and out with them for, just for the sake of company and just because they don't want to see other people rise up. So you can look at even like countries like, we'll use Nigeria as an example because there's just so much going on there. Again, what you see is a real scarcity mindset. So you see leaders that have that mindset of lack. It's a lack mentality that they have to have everything and nobody else can have it. So, only they must have a nice home, only they must have money in the bank, only they must have a good job. And then they'll look down their nose at other people who don't have it. And that feeling of superiority is what drives them. It's what makes them feel fulfilled. That is one of the major hindrances to our development. When people talk about generational curses, it's nothing more than an inability to learn from your mistakes. Let go of the bad mind and the things that don't work, right? So you'll have families that will carry on grievances for years and years. And then if you were to ask somebody what it was all about, they don't even know what it was all about because it had nothing to do with them in the first place. But they're just going to hold on to the bad mind, hold on to the jealousy. People's relationships have been destroyed because of jealousy. People have lost jobs because of jealousy. People have, become addicted to alcohol and different things because of jealousy. What is it about us? And this is the thing that I was really thinking about today. And I think a lot of what is happening today is actually spiritual. So, for a while now, a lot of black African people in the diaspora, I'm talking about people from the Caribbean, people from the UK, people from America, were traveling back home to the motherland. They were going back home, they wanted to buy land, set up. So then you had COVID, which restricted everybody. It stopped everybody from traveling and has made it increasingly difficult to do so. And then you have this increasing conflict in the largest African nation on the planet, in Nigeria. It's not a coincidence, I don't think. I don't think it's a coincidence. In fact, I think you can go as far as to say that, the battles that we're facing right now is not flesh and blood, it is spiritual. Do you understand? And to a certain extent, I think that, places like Nigeria have to atone for their sins, for want of a better word, have to make good and have to right the wrongs of history. They have to right the wrongs of Biafra. They have to right the wrongs of slavery and selling their brothers and sisters. They have to right the wrongs of these things in order to move forward until they're ready to face up to the things that have happened, the things they have done and continue to do. I don't see that there's going to be a positive resolution to the situation. And it's the same in Cameroon, in Ambazonia. And the sad thing is, there's a lot of people that kind of get off on seeing the conflict, So there's a thing called, it's like war porn or conflict porn, right? It's where people are really turned on by seeing atrocious things happening to other people, and it just fuels them. It gives them energy. And I think we need to be careful of that. We don't want to see that kind of thing over and over. To be receiving, images that are quite despicable and quite traumatic on a daily basis is not good for your mental, right? It's not good for your mental health. And it's not solving the problem. So to me, it's like these conflicts need a resolution, and need a resolution sooner rather than later, because too many innocent people are getting sucked into it, and nations, the great Africa that we know, will continue to crumble. We can't have, great nations falling like that. Rwanda are doing really well. Look what they went through. They learned, they atoned for that, and they're moving forward to great things. Like, you look at Rwanda and the progress, and it's absolutely outstanding what they're able to do. So imagine what you can do if you decide to recognize the wrongs and decide and commit to doing the right thing. So that's what I think anyway. Those were just a few thoughts for tonight. Take it easy. Peace.